Hey guys, so I'm going to be telling you about snap circuits and why they're such a good tool to have in the classroom. So in case you don't know what snap circuits are, I'm going to show you a quick little video that should introduce it.
What is snap circuits? It's a fun way to learn about electronics. Learn by doing is at the core of every snap circuit set. How does it work? Various parts snap together to form a circuit. Snap circuit products are kid-friendly. This means that each part is manufactured so that all electrical components are enclosed within the plastic body. What do we have to offer? The core series consists of Snap Circuits Junior, Deluxe, Pro, and Extreme. For the first 3 sets, we offer upgrade kits that convert your current set into the next one in the lineup. Snap Circuits Junior is a great starter set for any age group and is the smaller of the 4 sets in the series. This set comes with over 100 projects and 30 parts. Snap Circuits Deluxe is the next set in the series. It offers over 300 projects and contains over 60 parts. Snap Circuits Pro is one of the biggest in the lineup. It offers over 500 projects and 75 parts. Snap Circuits Extreme is the largest set of the series. It offers over 750 projects and contains over 80 parts. The Extreme set also includes 70 computer interface experiments. Snap Circuits Green is one of many specialized sets. This set brings an emphasis on renewable energy. It comes with 125 projects and contains over 40 parts. Snap Circuits Motion is another specialized set that has experiments focused on motion and physics using various gears, pulleys, and motors. This set comes with over 165 projects and contains over 50 parts. Snap Circuits Light teaches the various ways that light can be used, like using fiber optics to mesh light, music, and strobing lights. This set comes with over 175 projects and contains over 55 parts. Learn all about sound and how it's made and heard. With Snap Circuit Sound, you get 185 projects and 40 parts to explore the possibilities. The Rover is an educational radio control vehicle with an easy-to-use Rover remote. It offers 20 projects and 30 parts. A Snap Rover Deluxe is an educational radio control vehicle which includes a disc launcher and it offers over 40 experiments and 50 parts.
Okay, so that was the quick little gist on what snap circuits are. They're a really cool tool for students to explore and experiment in the classroom while learning about how electrical circuits work. It's a really fun task that students can do. So the nice thing about this is that they're very affordable. The basic or the junior set is only about $26 and the most expensive one being about $125. So it's definitely something that you could have as a class set, so you don't need one for every single student, but it's easily something that can be put on a class wish list or a giving tree. And since it's such a STEM-related project, you could easily apply for grants to have these, to have some of the different circuits to receive them. So it's easily something that can be afforded, that can be affordable for class. The thing that I really like about it is the different levels that they have. So they, like you saw in the video, they have the different levels. They have the basic set, and then they could go up to the much more advanced ones, and some that focus on sound, some that focus on alternative energy, and then the little Rover one. Just how much you can build off of this is a really nice idea. Another thing that's really cool about it is it's a very simple setup. Like usually with kind of these electrical or science-based projects, there's a lot of setup with this, and the nice thing is it just comes in a box, and then it's as simple as you take the pieces out, and then they have the diagrams on there that tell you how to put each one together. So, I mean, obviously the Rovers and the higher up, the more advanced ones are going to be a little bit more complex, but you can still always go down to the lower level of understanding it. And then it's an easy cleanup, and you don't have to watch. And the really nice thing is that you don't have to watch the students. I mean, probably should, but you can walk away from them. I remember when my kids at work first got this, I was afraid that like with the entire project, I was afraid that like they were going to shock themselves, or if you do something wrong, something can happen. Kind of like how, if students are playing with light bulbs or anything, just something can happen. And that's what I was worried about. But the nice thing like about this is that, like they said in the video, there's nothing's going to happen. No one's going to get shocked. There's not going to be anything bad that's going to happen. So it is kid friendly, which is just a really nice thing. So like I had mentioned, I got them at my work, and then we were able to give them to some of the students. And now it was a great tool, but there was one thing in our situation that made it a little more difficult. When we got the circuits, none of me or none of the other workers or myself have ever worked with circuits before. So we didn't know the mechanics of it. We couldn't explain to the kids, oh, why does this do this? And so honestly, it was more up to the kids to do that. Which really was a bummer because it was really an interesting topic. It's just none of us had been able to practice it or learn about it. So unfortunately, what kind of ended up happening was that the students were more so just kind of, the whole thing became more of random circuit placing to see if they could get the device to work. So it was kind of, they were taking like all the blue pieces, or they were taking all of these ones and they were just randomly building it, trying to see if they can get it to work. So a lot of them kind of weren't following the directions that were in there. So that was it became more of like a tower building thing, and obviously then none of the stuff worked. So a lot of the kids lost interest in it. But I was really happy we had a few students who were very determined to get this working. And so they really thoroughly read the directions and why each one attached to the one that it did and how it all worked. And then they were able to get these projects going. And a lot of them were super cool. They had the flashing lights or the little propellers that moved. It was just a really good idea. So based off of that experience, it would be a really good idea to have someone who is knowledgeable in this, either have read the directions thoroughly and can explain it to students, or even if you can, having an electrical engineer come in and give like a 10-minute demonstration on how different circuits work and how to get them to go. That could easily be a really fun project. I mean, you can connect it to how the electrical circuits in their school or in their homeworks. There's so many different varieties of things that can do, but I would say the biggest one is just making sure that someone there knows how to put these together, knows the mechanics behind it. That would be a really good idea and be very helpful. I know that would have helped our case out a lot. Just the thing, I just really like this one, how you could have it in a class set, and it doesn't have to be like curriculum based. It can definitely be something where if the students finish their work early, they can go and have time to work on the circuits. They can just having it there as an option to let students explore it. And the nice thing is this is a chance for them to have some hands-on experiments and then learn about some of the different ways that like circuits run in your household, like I had mentioned. And then another idea that I brought up is that this could easily be could lead to potential interest in the future. I mean, it's a little bit far-fetched that that kids are going to try this and then, oh my goodness, I want to be an electrical engineer. But it can pique their interest a little bit and give them a basic knowledge. Like, I know me personally, I've never worked with circuits before. I had little to no knowledge about them at all. And it would have been so much nicer if I would have had this kind of project when I was in school. It would have been so much fun to mess around with. Even now as an adult, I do really like the projects, but when you're a kid, if you can find these things that interest you, then it could easily lead them to a potential career. Circuits are something that are used very often with electrical engineering and different jobs in computer sciences. So the task that is based behind these circuits are such a great tool for students to use, and it's a job that is in high demand and probably will just continue to be. So it's giving students a really good opportunity to learn about this. And then the thing is, even if they don't want to, it's still letting them learn how to do it's these hands-on experiments, it's the STEM related projects, which I think are a really good tool for students to use. But so overall the snap circuits are a really the snap circuit sets are really great to have in a classroom, and I would love to have one in my personal classroom one day, just to let students go and explore with it, and then ideally have someone in there who can really explain it or become more knowledgeable in it myself. But no, snap circuits are a really great tool to use.